Hi, I'm Dan Michaels, and I wanted to talk to you about something that radio announcers need to hear, whether you're new in this business or whether you're like me and have many years, 34 years in the business. I wanted to talk about those days you dread. You roll out of bed that morning, it's like, oh God, I have to meet with my program director today. Yeah, that's no fun. Over the years, I've heard announcers talk about their meeting with their program director like it was a thing of horror, dread. I just mentioned that I have 34 years in this business, and I still feel privileged when I walk in the studio. I still feel a passion for this business. I love it. And I think what I'm about to talk about explains why that's true. The things I'm about to talk about will develop new habits in you, habits that won't just help you here in radio, but they'll help you no matter where you go in life. The first thing I'd like to say is take a totally different approach towards the meeting itself. Seek the meeting out. That's right. You go to your program director and say, I'd like to have more meetings with you. So if you meet once a month, make it once a week. And if a meeting gets postponed, don't let that happen. Reschedule. Make sure you have the meeting. Don't just take your personal growth and professional development seriously. Be seen taking it seriously. When you do this, your own attitude towards the meeting will change, because suddenly it goes from a meeting you dread to an integral part of your personal growth. I think it's critical to assess where you're starting from. Whether you're trying to save more money or lose weight, you need to take a snapshot of where you are. So record an air check today. Put that air check on your desktop and put an entry in your calendar that you're going to listen to that air check a year from today. You should notice, because of the good work you've done over the last year, that you've improved. I think this growth is critical in maintaining your passion for the business. There are two reasons people lose their passion. They stop growing and they're incompetent. So when you have these meetings, your growth and your competence go up. And year by year, you'll see yourself improving. I still go to these meetings. I still insist on these meetings. I still work hard on these meetings 34 years into this. Let me talk a little bit more about this growth. One of the things that I like about my program director is that he doesn't look for big monumental changes week by week. We look at it in an incremental way. After a meeting, I take it seriously. I show him what research I'm doing. I set up a workbook, and I work in that, and I set up practice breaks, and I work hard at practicing integrating that knowledge that he gave me. Or sometimes he gives me direction in an area that I can grow, and I take that upon myself to grow in that area, to do that particular thing better. Make sure you show your program director your workbook, how you're improving, and bring that to them each week. I think if you're having a problem clashing with your program director, or if you're dreading these meetings, I think this is an absolutely surefire way to make these meetings pleasant. They'll no longer see you as someone who needs to be pushed into doing things right. They'll see that you're pushing yourself. Another great thing that you get from meetings is that it really allows you to do the program director's show. You don't go on the air to do your show. You go on the air to do your program director's show. Yes, you bring your talent and your experience to the table, but you're doing the program director's show. You know, we move around in this business, so we tend to bring our old PD into the station, and these meetings get that out of you and shape you into an announcer that can truly do the program director's show. So let me get specific. What sort of things have I learned in the last year, or worked on, or improved after 34 years of being on the air? Well, I've tightened up my bits. My word economy has improved. I've learned how to draw a listener into the story more effectively, and I've become a better storyteller. I'm working now on increasing the emotion so people feel the bit better. And I've learned how to structure my show more effectively. Those things are specific, but what other things can you do in a general way in these PD meetings? Well, first of all, you can head off bad habits before they become entrenched. Also, you can fix bad relationships you're having with other staff members before they become truly problematic and unmanageable. And it builds a great relationship between you and your program director. If you dread meetings with your program director, wouldn't it be great if they are actually a pleasant time? And like I said just a moment ago, the program director is expecting you to do a show that they want you to do. And these meetings will help you do that. One of the things my program director asks me at the beginning of almost every meeting is, what do you want to accomplish today? You can come prepared to actually work on something. Or you can email each other the day before the meeting so you can kind of have a little bit of an agenda of what you want to work on. And if you're working on a specific thing, you can email an MP3 of some practice sessions that shows that you understand what they're trying to teach you, that you're working diligently to integrate into your show the things that they're trying to teach you. So that's what I have to say about meetings with your program director. Maintain your passion for radio. That's something that you want to do. And develop a good relationship with your program director. I talked about maintaining your passion for radio by growing and, yes, becoming more competent. But it's not just about that. We maintain our passion for radio because we enjoy the people we work with. Enjoy your relationship with your PD more by seeking out meetings, working really hard, and taking your growth very seriously. Meetings with your program director should be a joy, not drudgery.